Spit it out now.
He is a hungry child. You cannot stop me from feeding him.
Get inside! This food is dirty.
Stop it!
If you ever interfere with my business again, you'll be very sorry.
Hey! Stop! You can't afford it, you can't eat it. Put it back. Now.
Drop your food down. Come on.
Little Scotty can't afford his lunch.
That's right. Trying to get free food here, huh? We're not a charity. So?
Spit it out now.
There's no money on your card again, isn't that right? That's the third time this week? How many times do I need to tell you no money, no food? Now, put it back. Come on!
What's the matter, Scotty? Listen to the lady. Tell your mom to get a job or something.
Scotty is a poor kid. Scotty is a poor kid.
Enough! Hurry up. Bring it back this instant so that people who can't afford lunch can eat.
Hey, don't worry. I'll get your lunch today.
What are you doing, cleaning lady? Should be scrubbing toilets or something?
I would like to pay for this young man's lunch.
No, you can't do that. He needs to learn that he needs to earn his food. You don't walk into stores and expect strangers to buy you things you can't afford, do you? Same concept here. I have earned every little bit of every part of my life, and I believe he can do that too.
He's just a child. You can't let him starve just because his card isn't loaded.
Look, I don't walk into bathrooms and knock the plunger out of your hands while you're working, do I? Don't tell me how to run the lunch line. Stay out of my business, Toilet Trudy.
I'm buying this.
An example must be set. You don't want all the kids in this cafeteria to think that if they come with empty carts, you will pay for all their lunches too, do you? You feed one kid, you gotta feed all of them. Listen, Darlene, here we follow rules. Otherwise it would be chaos.
What's going on here?
Principal Jones. I was just informing Darlene here and Scotty about the cafeteria rules. If kids don't want to pay for their lunch, then they can bring their own. You're very lucky, Scotty. I didn't report you to Principal Jones.
That's right. Scotty, remember to follow the rules from now on. No more trying to steal lunches.
Principal Jones, no, you don't understand.
Thank you. I think we've resolved this. Haven't we, Scotty?
If you ever interfere with my business again, you'll be very sorry. Now, why don't you go back to scrubbing urinals, where you belong?
Hey, Scotty. I got you some lunch.
What are you doing, cleaning lady? Breaking more rules?
I made a homemade lunch for Scotty. Not breaking any rules here.
Really? As a cleaning lady, you should know better than to serve a kid lunch that has been sitting next to trash all day. That cart is very unsanitary. Isn't your job to make sure that things are clean? Having food on the same contaminated surface as your garbage is unacceptable. The rule for cleaning people is that they all must have good hygiene. And clearly, you don't. Don't eat that, Scotty. You'll get sick.
Gwen, you've had your fun now, but he is a hungry child. And you cannot stop me from feeding him.
Are you trying to be all motherly because you know you'll never have your own kids?
Excuse me?
I believe you heard that right. We all know about your sob story. But over here, we need order, not emotion. We don't guilt trip. We follow rules. Do you want me to tell the health inspectors that you are serving unsanitary food? Now get cleaning. Do your job before you don't have one anymore.
What do you mean?
I mean that if I ever catch you illegally feeding kids in my cafeteria, I will report you to Principal Jones and to the health inspectors.
It's not illegal for me to feed hungry kids.
It's every kid's mother's job to feed them, not yours. You don't even know what they're allowed to eat or not. Go, do your job, and clean. Did you know you'll never have your own kids? Scotty, you get sick. You feed one kid, you gotta feed all of them. You feed one kid, you gotta feed all of them. You gotta feed all of them.
Hey guys! There's free food outside!
You're so welcome. Here we go. 1 second.
What are you doing, cleaning lady? I told you, don't mess with my business. You're going to pay for this now.
I'm not messing with your business. This is America, and people had the freedom to choose what they want. And if the students want your food, they can go inside.
Well, in America, compliance is important in order to keep a society functioning properly. And right now, you're not respecting that. Wait until Principal Jones hears about that.
If you had helped with Scotty, this wouldn't have happened.
You get inside! Get inside! This food is dirty.
Stop it! Why are you so cruel?
I'm not cruel. I follow rules. Maybe I should sanitize you, huh?
What is going on here?
Principal Jones, Darlene here thought it would be a good idea to serve the kids free lunch today. I just explained to her it's against the rules and it's disrupting our revenue. On top of that, that food is unsanitary. Remember the big chili incident we had in 1997? Those kids were sick for weeks. If the health inspectors see that, they'd shut us down right now.
Darlene, I'm very disappointed in you. Did you even stop to think what this would do to the school? To the students? Take this down right now.
Principal Jones, you don't understand what is happening here.
Understand? I understand that you're violating the sanitation rules by feeding homemade sandwiches to the kids.
Principal Jones, there are kids who haven't even eaten for days.
Well, Gwen makes a different lunch every day at the cafeteria. They can eat then.
No, sir. They can't even afford to buy lunch. They're starving.
What? Is this true, kids?
Well, I haven't had lunch in 3 days. But it's not your problem.
Yeah, it is our problem. From now on, if someone can't afford a lunch, we will give them one. What do you think of that, kids?
Principal Jones, that's against the rules.
Hey, I make the rules here, and that's the way it's going to be. Everyone will follow them, including you. Thank you, Darlene. You saved these kids. We'll reimburse you for all of this. What are you waiting for? Get back to work. Now. Yeah! And today's going to be free pizza day in the cafeteria. What do you think about that?
Yeah!
All right.
Thank you so much.